Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and its sequel, Through the Looking Glass, written by Lewis Carroll and published in 1865, take readers on a whimsical journey through the fantastical worlds of Alice, a curious young girl. These timeless tales have captured the hearts and imaginations of readers for generations. Here is an approximate 5-minute summary of these classic novels. The story begins with Alice, a young girl who follows a white rabbit down a rabbit hole while daydreaming. As she falls, she enters a strange and magical land known as Wonderland. In this surreal realm, Alice encounters a series of bizarre characters and experiences numerous peculiar situations. She shrinks and grows in size unexpectedly, meets talking animals and anthropomorphic creatures, and even attends a chaotic tea party with the Mad Hatter, the March Hare, and the Dormouse. Throughout her adventures, Alice struggles to make sense of Wonderland's nonsensical rules and peculiar logic. During her journey, Alice crosses paths with the enigmatic Cheshire Cat, who grins and disappears at will, and the despotic Queen of Hearts, who is obsessed with playing croquet with flamingos and hedgehogs. The Queen's famous phrase, "Off with their heads," becomes a recurring theme in Wonderland. Alice's encounters become increasingly absurd and surreal, challenging her understanding of reality. Finally, Alice finds herself in a courtroom, where the King and Queen of Hearts preside over a trial. The Knave of Hearts stands accused of stealing the Queen's tarts, and Alice is called as a witness. Chaos ensues, and the trial becomes a farce, culminating in Alice growing to a giant size, which causes her to awaken from her dream. As she wakes up, she reflects on her strange adventures in Wonderland, leaving readers to ponder the meaning of her experiences. In the sequel, Through the Looking Glass, Alice finds herself in another whimsical world after stepping through a mirror. This realm follows its own set of peculiar rules. Here, she meets characters like Tweedledum and Tweedledee, twin brothers who engage her in a nonsensical poem, and Humpty Dumpty, an egg-like character perched atop a wall. Alice's journey through the looking glass takes her to the Red Queen's realm, where she experiences the curious phenomenon of having to run as fast as she can just to stay in the same place. She also crosses a giant chessboard, where she interacts with living chess pieces and becomes a queen herself. The story takes a philosophical turn when Alice meets the White Queen, who recounts her ability to remember future events but struggles to recall the past. As Alice moves forward, she navigates through a surreal and dreamlike landscape, questioning the nature of time, space, and her own identity. In the end, Alice finds herself back where she started, waking up from her adventures once more. She ponders the experiences she had through the looking glass and the lessons she learned. The novels conclude with a sense of wonder and mystery, leaving readers to interpret the story's meanings and their relevance to the real world. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass are beloved for their captivating storytelling, whimsical characters, and thought-provoking themes. These two literary masterpieces continue to enchant readers of all ages, inviting them to embark on their own imaginative journeys through the magical worlds created by Lewis Carroll.